why someone high up in the federal hierarchy decided you needed a permit to get into the Sol system. Maybe it's to keep all the riffraff out. It's hard work, you know. Had to bow and scrape to a bunch of snotty representatives across lots of systems. Ferrying messages, taking cargo. I even dealt with some pirates. Got there in the end. Petty Officer Sassia Bianchi, reporting for duty. That's one thing about space that has really surprised me. Life is cheap out here. I went to one station and the representative had no less than 8 assassination missions posted on the bulletin board. I mean, 8! Just from one organisation. Business as usual, apparently. The local politics are dirty and intense. People are being murdered all the time. Violence seems to just be part of how you get things done. So why Sol? I was invited there. A certain Commander Golden Knight. I went aboard his ship, a huge federal corvette. Well, I was sort of transported there, really. It's called Telepresence. A weird experience. It's like being there, only you're not. Some kind of holofact thing, apparently. He was well connected in the federal hierarchy and had suspicions of a group in the TZ Ariatis system. A group called the Purple Council. They're anarchists. Nasty pieces of work, apparently. They were involved in the destruction of the Anaconda I was on. It seems that they pulled the trigger. Apparently, there was a special weapon involved that caused caustic damage. Then there was talk of terrorists and even aliens, Thargoids. I thought they were just stories. Seems they're not. Commander Golden Knight suggested that my friends and I might try a little community interrogation of the Purple Council to find out more. I bet you can guess what that means. Commanders called them HAZRES. It means Hazardous Resource Extraction Sites. Pirates prey on miners, essentially, trying to steal their cargo, and the Purple Council were trying exactly that. We certainly ruined their day. Dozens of my friends piled into their operation and took out their ships. They were all criminals, so we didn't feel much remorse for them. I got into several firefights myself. My ship got pretty badly beaten up at one point, but I managed to run and get repairs. Anyway, our actions forced the Purple Council to retreat, and they offered Commander Golden Knight information in exchange for being left alone. Turns out that a woman called Liz Ryder was involved. I'd never heard of her, but a few gasps of surprise on the comms indicated that my friends had. She's some kind of engineer, does ship modifications and stuff. Strangely enough, I'd received a comms just hours before from someone called Felicity Farsia. I'd ignored it, to be honest. I was busy. But it seems she was one of these engineers too. They're all connected in some way. She won't talk to me unless I provide her with something called a meta-alloy, and those are connected to those alien Thargoid things. And meanwhile, the mysterious White Wyvern was prowling around still. We're going to have to deal with him somehow. I returned to Mars High Station. It was where my father was going, and then there was another shock waiting. This guy walked up to my ship and started a conversation. Fed intel, he said. Turns out my father wasn't who he said he was. He was some kind of federal intelligence man and mixed up in some trouble with federal bigwigs. Was that why he was killed? Did he have a secret life? What was he doing? Why didn't we know? I need to start with these engineers. So soon I'm going to embark on finding some meta-alloys. My friends have already told me I need to visit an alien thing called a barnacle to get them. Yeah, I know. The universe gets weirder every day.